I am Nat. I'm a merc for hire. Some call me a rebel, a renegade. Both are accurate. I was illegally created in an experiment by aliens known as the Engineers. I've been living the life of an outlaw since birth. The Federation wants me dead. So, we have to make money to stay alive and keep flying.
What's your ETA, Nat?
This is Bob, my father, and the droid who was once sent to eliminate me. Great guy. Made me the man I am today. Going in and about to bring the pain on anyone that stands in my way.
Oh, goodness. Please be careful. We just got that shit.
Don't worry, Pops. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will be mine. Let's rock.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Inkslayer Artshow. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing, Beacon?
Good. Just switching over to the chat, seeing who all's here. Or radio.
We got Coleman and Renata. And he's enjoying the rock music.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty happy with the theme song.
Yeah.
Which, I paid for the rights to use it. What's up, El Gargoyle? You missed out yesterday. Me, Nat, and Dave were playing a little bit of Rock and Stone. So what are you working on there?
Working on the page for 7 Legions. Just sort of flatting these characters here. I already did the background fully. Now just flatten the characters on a separate layer. Going with a painted background and cel-shaded characters like anime.
Is that the first page you're coloring?
Yeah, yeah.
Can't wait to see the final result.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. let's set up the little music. Thought I clicked the box and it said, no, you did not click the sound box.
Oh, I'm liking that cover.
You liking this?
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
It's good for Luwani.
Yeah.
Like their working title was like Robot Jocks or Mecha Jocks. So the idea is she's going to be doing like exoskeleton type of MMA fighting.
Nice.
Yeah, and my favorite one so far for the next projects is that one.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something like similar but different, so that's why I get it.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, this last week, that bargain bin's place.
Yep.
Really paid off. First of all, I got the shipping label printer.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was going back there to look at that, I'm at the counter.
Oh,
and I look behind the lady at the counter. I'm like, is that a graphics card?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the $7 cost that normally, like everything else is there. But, it was $114, I think. Which, normally a graphics card like that's like $500. So, yeah, it's better than my current one. I just...
It pays off. It pays off in the line. Like you got that.
Yeah.
You got that resin too the other there.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Which I need to. I keep forgetting I need to get that shipped to you. But I can now print the shipping label and ship it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, it's like that was the last big thing I was really looking for from there. I was kind of excited to find it.
And did you see that one?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So hopefully everybody can hear the music in the background. I'm going to be fleshing out that cover a bit.
Okay.
Because like I was saying yesterday, I'm debating if I'm going to be doing Tales from an Anniversary or just start doing Not the Merc. And I'm actually thinking of doing like 60-page book, but Not the Merc Blood Brother 3, followed right after by Screaming Metal, followed by Mecha Jocks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because the idea is instead of continuing Tales from an Adverse, right? It's just going straight up to Not the Merc with a Tales from an Adverse story.
Okay. Yeah.
But get the books done in black and white first, and then while you color them, I keep going.
Okay.
So I know at the end we have like almost the book all done and colored and everything. Like we get a big collected edition, and we run that gun.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, people are loving your freaking colors.
Nice. Of course, I got Lobo in here with me.
I don't need to tell you I love them. You know it.
Yeah. Got Lobo here with me here now. He just
What's up,
sort of
Lobo?
ran up the stairs. Get on camera, buddy.
Time to show off, puppy.
Yeah. Every time I'm walking and people are like, "Oh my god, what a beautiful dog!"
He is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil too much, but Blood Brother Part 3 is where you're gonna see the face off between Nat and Gillian.
Sweet.
And let's just say you might see other characters. I'm not gonna spoil it because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
And then Screaming Metal, well, he's gonna be facing off DEF CON.
Nice.
And then we set off for the big not the Merc when everything starts.
Yeah. Oh man, today I was watching a video because as a teenager I used to play all those Twisted Metal games.
Yep.
It was someone doing like a video just going through like the best to worst endings in that series. So you know how it's like the premise is that like they do this tournament and when they win, they get a wish.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I forgot about that. Like be like so.
That was the thing I was doing in Crash Course. That we were doing in Crash Course. Yeah. Go ahead.
Huh. But yeah, so it's kind of funny. Like there's one that I remembered it from when I was a kid, but there's like these two Airhead metal fans. They ride it. They have a monster truck, and like they win. It's like, all right, what's your wish? He goes, I want to be able to fly. Like, yeah. He's like, all right, your wish is granted. They go, all right, awesome. So they run and jump off the edge of the building and splat on the ground. He's holding up 2 plane tickets. He goes, well, at least they're refundable. They're
refundable.
That was great. Yeah. It's one of those endings I just barely remembered.
You know me, I mainly just play versus people.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, Ace?
Hey. I remember there was a Star Wars knockoff of Twisted Metal at one point. Yeah, one of the like you could play as the guy who had that Rancor. You could play as a like grandson of Sebulba. So you had like a pod racer.
Mm-hmm.
Snow speeder, an ATST. Yeah. It was kind of fun.
Me right now, I'm waiting for the game called Dark Tide, which is a Vermintide, technically a Vermintide type of game. You play 4-player, right? But it's Warhammer 40k.
Okay.
It looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Logan just dropped me a milkshake.
Nice. Yeah, there's some video I saw on online is like Assassin's Creed in VR. Like, ooh, that seems cool. I was watching him play. It's like, oh, I know what game this is. This actually is. It's that Blade and Sorcery game. It's like, but the climbing mechanics are not nearly that smooth. So I was like, I screw all the Assassin's Creed mods they got on. I want to know what they use for the climbing.
Do you know what this cover is an homage for? But two?
Isn't it a Wolverine cover with Omega Red or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, at first I was doing the other one. You know, when Wolverine, like, with his claws out and they're, like, fighting and they're head to head. Like, you know which one I'm talking? You see more, like, half body shot type of thing?
Yeah.
And as I was working on it, I'm like, nah, it reminds me too much of another cover I've seen not too long ago. Which one? And no, okay, no, I'm not going with that one. I'm like, well, what else I'm gonna do? Then I saw that one. I'm like, oh yeah. I might even give it that full reddish type of rendering, like a red light. Yeah.
Oh man.
Or get you the color of some of them.
Yeah. There was
You haven't done a cover yet, did you?
I don't think so. Oh, aside from the Elrica.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. And if you had time, maybe doing redoing the color from the Mellow Valkyrie, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. You want to try? Did you want to take a go at trying to color that Preston cover?
Ooh, I could eventually.
Then that one.
Yeah.
Do you feel ready of testing to color somebody's pencils?
I could give it a shot. I think I have some ideas. And waiting on a repair part for my furnace.
The what?
I'm waiting on a repair part for my furnace. Yeah, this week. Fortunately, I have a neighbor who does all that heating and cooling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he came over, took a look at it, and told me what it was. Like, yeah, this is something that's easy to fix. You just gotta get the part. So gave him some stuff. He's like, some of my comic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you like comic books? Heck yeah. He's like, yeah, I did comics. Because I haven't talked to him much before. He's like, oh, that's awesome. So it's like, I was like, yeah, this is about at least $50 worth of service I'm getting here for free. So I was like, oh, I'll give him a copy, make
Mm-hmm.
about worth that. But,
Yeah, don't forget, you're gonna have to send me a few copies of Seven Legions with the bottle when you do.
yeah, true. Look at that. Yeah.
For the next con, probably gonna begin this summer. That's on like no rush.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna go. Remember that the one I went outside in the streets, like it was a big street downtown called Saint Denis. It was called the Montreal Comic Book Festival. Remember?
Yeah.
I went there with Coleman, and it was freaking awesome in the streets. So I'm thinking of going there, but having my own stand instead of taking over somebody else.
Okay.
Because before it used to be in the park. Let's just say like you would go there and you would have trouble finding who you wanted.
Yeah.
If you get much so they were all under tents, different little tents everywhere and shit like that. But the way they're doing it right now, it's a full street, like a street sale. And they put the tents there. Like, oh.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, it was pretty goddamn sweet.
Sweet. Yeah, I found
Inkslayer is going to be there representing.
Yeah, I found out the date that the Indianapolis Comic Con is going to be this next coming year.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in May, so I'm going to try and get a booth for that again. Because when I went last time, I made my money back. So that was pretty cool for my first con selling stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll give it another shot. Hopefully, I'll have some more books ready by then.
Mm-hmm. And me, I always send you a few extra copies.
Yeah.
Dave just started having issues with his computer now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It froze, and now every time he comes to start, it freezes.
Eesh.
Yeah. And he has a school project that he has to finish.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yep. Did you see that I shared the first colors by Scotsman for Planet 69 today?
Oh no, I should click on that and retweet it.
I forgot to tag you guys. I've been testing like sharing and not tagging to see, Twitter.
Yeah.
Because, kind of curious why, I don't see a lot of shit. Like when I log in under Inkslayer, I see almost everybody. Probably has to do with I'm following more people on my account.
Yeah.
Not trapped between SJW stables. That was funny. That was fucking funny. The funniest part of it, dude. Okay, listen to this. We're over there, okay, and we're in between technically two SJWs, but they're not agreeing because I'm there, right? They're being very nice and polite, so I won't call them SJWs, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right next to, like, right on our left, when there was like a transgender artist or something like that, right?
Yeah.
With all the keychains and everything from all the the things, and by respect and direction like that, sounded like a woman but had like facial hair a little bit, but and I just talk, say she all the time until my girl was, that's a he, right? Like, are you sure? I'm not sure anymore with everything.
Yeah.
It's confusing. You sound like a chick and not a chick. I'm like, maybe it's on hormone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why didn't she, he, or it, her, they, whatever, correct me? I'm not a girl. Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. Honest mistake.
Well, if I ever go into the big city again, I'm just gonna have to ask, what are you? Just go around every new person I meet. Just, what are you?
And we're also thinking of going there with all three people all grouped up, so 3 tables next to each other.
Yeah.
But Coleman will probably be trapped between some of them. There's a lot of them here.
Oh yeah.
That's why I need everybody to get behind my campaigns. They're my GTFO campaigns plus my book financing.
If I remember correctly, isn't Montreal where BioWare is headquartered?
Yep. BioWare, you have Ubisoft, Eidos. They're all here.
Yeah.
And most of the big movie company kind of effects too.
I'll still never get over the ending to Mass Effect 3.
I don't even know it.
Oh yeah. It is absolutely terrible.
Is it?
Oh yeah. It is like the ending is. The entire rest of the series was awesome, then all of a sudden you get to the ending, it's like what the hell are you thinking?
What was it?
Okay,
I don't think I'll get to play it. Like, I bought it a while back, but I never got to play it. I played the second one. That's it.
Okay. So at the end, okay, so throughout the whole third game, you're building this thing. I think it's called the Catalyst.
Mm-hmm. I remember, like I started but never continued. So I know the setup until you get to the base and you meet the other alien about.
Yeah, so you're building this thing, and it's supposed to connect with the. No, it was called the Crucible. You're supposed to get the Crucible to the big space station, the main space station,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to create a super weapon that's supposed to wipe out the Reapers.
Yep.
So you get there, you get badly wounded, you have a fight with the Elusive Man, and then after that fight, which is like the final boss battle, you go to where the Crucible has docked with the. I can't even remember what the name of that place was, but where it docked there, and then you see this hologram of a child, which is essentially the Reaper hive mind, and it's telling you basically, well, you got us on the ropes. Here's 3 ways that you can stop us, and it tells you basically one way you'll be merged with the Reaper hive mind and become the new Reaper hive mind and command the Reapers, which is going to involve you basically killing yourself and your mind is uploaded into there. And then the second way, you basically jump into this energy stream, and it causes human and machine to become one, or organics and machines to become one. And the third option is to shoot this big explosive tube, and that causes all the Reapers and all the Reaper technology to be destroyed. All 3 endings appear to kill you. And there's no reason to trust that this Reaper, Space Hitler in machine form, is telling the truth. There's no reason whatsoever to trust. Yeah. And he's just telling you 3 ways you can kill yourself to stop the Reapers. And while it is telling the truth, no matter what path you choose, it sucks for everyone. Because for one, the Reapers are still around, and I mean, who knows how long that's going to go well. I mean, maybe Shepard loses himself. Possibility 2, everyone becomes a freakish techno-organic mutant against their will. And then third option, even though the Reapers are gone, everyone's screwed because all the mass relays that everyone used to get around, they're all destroyed. So everyone's sort of stranded, which includes a huge population of fleets around a devastated Earth, all with different biological eating needs and all that. Their chemistry's not compatible with Earth's food chain, which is probably at this point devastated. So everyone's just screwed.
Yeah, I get it. It's there's no happy ending. It's
It's like it's not that's just not that's not just to have a sad ending.
Yeah.
That's like a kick everyone in the dick ending.
Yeah, it's to me, I see like the Lovecraftian thing. It's like no matter what you do, like it's ending. It's
Everyone's
you can't
just
stop it.
boned.
Yeah. Everybody's just fucked.
Yeah, it's like that is absolutely terrible.
But that's the entire thing, Cthulhu and the Lovecraftian aspect of it.
Yeah, but
they're gods. There's nothing you can really do. Like, it's gonna happen now. How does it happen to you?
But no, that wasn't really a core part of the Mass Effect series up until then. Like, sure, they had a Lovecraftian appearance, but there was like some hopefulness to it. It's like there were like hero characters and all that. It was like it wasn't all doom and gloom up until you get to that point, and then it's like, well, you won. Now everyone's fucked.
You son of a bitch.
That's it. Yes. But I have.
Anyway, it was all pointless. There's no point fighting back or resisting. That's the message they're trying to pass right now.
Yeah.
You will be assimilated.
Yeah. What's even funnier is, Joker, the pilot, who has brittle bone disease. You know, so the Normandy, it gets ahead of the shockwave as the mass relays are blowing up. It's being launched by a mass relay, and it gets knocked off course, crash lands on some jungle planet.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Joker, you got a few crew members. Edie is dead, because she's Reaper Tech, and you got a few crew members who have one way or another, half the crew is gonna starve to death. And of course, you got Joker, who's got brittle bone disease, who is going to have a Robinson Crusoe style life. So it's just like nut kick after nut kick. But
Yeah, I get why some people were not happy.
oh yeah, I did think of a way that I could make fun of it in my series without going too off the wall. I'll tell you about it because it's like a big spoiler.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I think that's about ready to be inked.
Yeah.
Unless, Scotsman asked me to ink it, then I'm going to have to finish penciling it. I like the fact that people really like the Gillian Acadon the Third. It's one of those when you come up with it, you're like, I hope everybody's gonna giggle at it, Gideon sounds cool, but Acadon the Third. If you know what Acadon is, in shark.
Now,
It's a scientific term for sharks.
okay.
But it's part of the name of the other shark. No, it's not the name, but I just took it because I thought it would be cool.
Yeah. Yes, I watched that Amazon movie, The Samaritan, last night. Pretty good.
You were telling me, I'm probably gonna check it out.
I decided to figure to start over again for the audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
that's perfect. I just didn't want to go like, oh yeah,
yeah,
first time I hear about it.
Yeah. But so it's pretty good. I caught on to the twist ending way before, like early on in the movie. So the whole time I was like, yeah, okay.
He was Batman all along.
Yep, exactly. But it's pretty good. It's like a set in a Detroit-like city. All run down.
He is the Black Bat.
But he's living as a garbage collector.
Mm-hmm.
and some kid figures out who he is. And you know, it's funny because like at some point the kid's being picked on, so he comes over and saves him. Grabs like the kids that are picking on him, or like the teenagers, I think is what they're supposed to be. They're picking on him. One of them pulls out a knife, tries to stab the Sylvester Stallone's character, the Samaritan, and he just grabs the knife and sort of crushes it, like crumples it up in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like later, that gangster's like one of the head gangsters in that gang. It's like it's a scene from the preview where he gets run over by a car.
Mm-hmm.
He lands on the asphalt, and his limbs are all twisted and everything. And the kid, who like at this point wasn't sure if it was him, he just sees this old guy he's been thinking is a superhero, all crumpled up and everything, like on on the pavement. He's like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" All of a sudden, his like arms start snapping back in place. he's like, "Are you okay?" He goes, "Fuck no."
Fuck no! Ow!
I can't say much more than that without giving away anything. But definitely worth watching if you've got Amazon Prime.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. But then I also saw that Tomorrow War. It's got Chris Pratt. There's some people from the future. They come back and tell everyone that in about 30 years, an alien invasion wipes out most of humanity. So they need volunteers to come back, to come to the future to help them fight the war. It's pretty good. Yeah, Chris Pratt's character, he at some point gets sent to the future, and he sees his daughter there, who's one of the lead scientists. And you know, unlike most movies these days, you know, he's actually a competent. He's still competent even when his daughter comes in the scene. And you know, they're sort of working on a way to defeat the aliens.
Wait, it doesn't get stupid?
No, he's fully at her level.
Wow.
Like, you know, while she's he actually has to come in and save her at one point while she's fighting one of the aliens, like trying to capture it to get the cure or to get the solution. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. And you got the guy who played J. Jonah Jameson plays Chris Pratt's father.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's a pretty funny character. He's like a grizzled old war veteran. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that one too.
Oh yeah. Like there were some things about it that were kind of stupid. Like at some point they run out of military volunteers, or they run out of military to send to the future. So they start doing like a random drawing, like a random conscription of civilians, and like they don't even give them really time to train.
And I guess never done that before, right?
Yeah, it's just like random people from all walks of life just being teleported to the future to fight these aliens. But yeah, it was, you know, sometimes you gotta have stupid things to make the movie more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
there you go. What do you think?
awesome. Yeah.
I got pretty much all my covers for the next projects laid out.
Sweet.
That one Scotsman says, I want to ink it. Okay. I'm gonna finish pencil on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna look sweet, like with Def Gun and reflection there with fire.
Oh yeah.
And then this Luwani.
Nice.
And we also have daddy issues coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Now, depending on how long it takes to get the Inkslayer thing together, it might come up by itself.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I already had like two projects ready to go for that book, so we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking that if I have to remove Luwani in there, I might put the one that I'm technically that I came up with, but I'm co-writing with Brian.
Okay.
Remember that Marshall, the robot with the robot horse?
Yeah.
Thinking of maybe bringing that to the table, which would be freaking different. I don't know.
I saw some preview for some animated kids movie.
Which one?
I'm not sure what it's called, but it's got like a town full of cats, and there's a new sheriff moving in who's a dog, and they parodied the opening to Blazing Saddles when the new mayor's coming into town, or when the new sheriff's coming into town. It's like the new sheriff's.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, a little kid movie's going there.
We don't need to catch up with that. What the hell, Ash you? Not for long. Yeah, we might be next to my friend Rémi Paradis, the guy that did the Sidara 9 book that I used to be part of. And we're talking about being next to the guy that did XSL 9000 on Kickstarter not too long ago. My buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. He has his own company called Bloody Gore Comics.
Nice.
My favorite series that he did so far was Zombie Commando from Hell, which was Montreal, technically the entire Quebec, like Montreal and everything, invaded by zombies.
Nice.
And turned into a post-apocalyptic type of Mad Max type of world. And
Yeah.
it was interesting. Let's do this first. Metal Jock. I think that's going to be the title. What do you think? Metal Jock or Mecha Jock? Metal Jock.
Yeah. I was about to say, oh wait, wasn't that the name of a movie? But like, oh wait, no, that was Robot Jocks.
Yeah. No, I'm still playing with it.
Yeah. Would be a good homage, considering it's a similar idea.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to call it Robot Jocks. But if I use Robot Jocks, people would be expecting, more like robots. So that's why I'm like, Metal Jocks, Mecha Jocks, or maybe I could just keep them Robot Jocks. So that's what I'm using it as a working title, because that's the idea.
Yeah.
And I like to play with titles being linked to something. If it's not a song, it's something else. Yeah. Like if people haven't figured out what screaming metal is, it's technically métal hurlant, actually translated in English, hurling metal. So instead of saying hurling metal, I went screaming metal. What else? Oh, and people who haven't seen that yet. Last page I have to do for Blood Brothers Part 2. Introducing some really cool bad guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's the epilogue, and I'm done.
Sweet.
Where we meet Defcon. And to show everybody a better shot of that scene, where's it? Boom. Look at when I zoom on this.
Nice.
It took me quite a while to do.
Yeah.
And every time I look, I could do this. You see, like, I put the sword like it could lock the door.
Nice.
Like, fuck you. So no, that's not a guy standing there. It's just a big statue of the guy that's sitting inside. That guy. Oh, and I counted the pages.
Mm-hmm.
The book is going to be like 112 pages of story. About.
Sweet.
So people are going to be shocked, expecting an 80-page book. No, it's 112 page. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh yeah, the burger guy here.
Nice.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn good burgers.
Yeah.
So a reality book? A reality book?
Yeah, that was about the guy who had the zombie apocalypse book and then
Yeah, in Montreal, yeah.
yeah.
And as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna finish off Hellzone, then get back to the dwarf. Finish the pages for the dwarf, but for the preview. Then after that, continue laying out the rest.
Yeah.
Boy. Pretty happy what's coming up, yeah.
Yeah.
But how it's looking up. That's what I was telling people. Like, if everything goes according to plan, it might be like between 3 to 6, 7 books with me on it next year.
Nice.
That's including our books.
Yeah.
But you're not sure if you're gonna be doing a campaign.
Yeah, not until all three of them are released, and I can put the whole thing together into an anthology, or not an anthology, a collected edition, or trade.
So how are you gonna make the books available for the moment? Oh, it's true. Print on demand. We talked about it already.
Yeah, I think if Lulu doesn't do good print quality for comics, then I might go with Kablam. That's, just if they don't do a good job.
But Kablam, you have to sell to their stores, right?
I think so.
Because I didn't know they did print on demand stuff. You know what I mean? I know they print on demand for people ordering books. Like you can order one book or two. But I didn't know that. That's true. They did offer fulfillment for Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking care of printing and fulfillment for people in Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And I remember that's what Chimera used in his first campaign.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he used to fulfill the first SOS. I got it from Kablam.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to test Lulu, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some series I need to watch at some point. It seems pretty good. What We Do in the Shadows. I was watching clips of it. It looks hilarious.
The series? Oh, the movie's fucking awesome. I don't know about the series.
Yeah, I was watching clips. It was like one is like some dude, like some human dude's dying, and it's like, why are you so concerned about him? It's like, he's my buddy, he's my pal, he's my rotten soldier, my good time boy. That's the way he was saying it was hilarious.
Try that new pencil tool. What is it? The one I was trying to work on so that I didn't have to ink my stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it still looks ink. It's just. Oh, dude. I think that would look good colored. All right, if you look at how it's coming out.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look got all grains in it, but it still has a little bit of texture and additive functionality, which I like.
Yeah.
I've never said anything. A lot of people say they like my inks, but I've always said I'm a penciler first.
Mhm.
It's a different approach. When I pencil, I rarely do a long swipes line or something. I'm one of those multiple strokes.
Yeah.
I'm a bit like Kirby on this. Like I was watching an interview the other day, and they were saying like why he didn't like he could ink, but why he didn't like the ink and stuff because his main focus was to tell the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Like to me, I just see the inking part as a story. If I can have something that can render as well, and I just have to do it once, well, dude, I'm fucking happy. Because technically, I have to draw everything twice. This function a bit like a mechanical pen. I like it. Yeah, let me know if you want. I'll send it to you. If
Okay.
you ever want any of those tools for a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try to do a full project like that. To be quite honest.
Yeah.
Well, I might be getting more books out faster. I want to do shading. Not bad.
Yeah.
2H version. Yeah, because I always have an H and 2H. This could be good for shading. Can do a little bit of shading. I'm gonna stop being Zoom on there. I forgot. All right, when I draw, it gets kind of like sidetracked a bit. Now let's just do a quick little test. That's with multiply. It's looking pretty good, sweet though.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. New way of rendering my shit. Mm-mm. But one thing's for sure, if I decide to do that, we won't stop hearing. We won't hear the end of it from Scotsman.
Nope.
But no inks, no inks. Heresy.
Just follow it up by saying that Cavill's the best Superman.
Yep. And he's back.
Yeah.
We're getting Man of Steel 2. He's in Black Adam.
Nice.
And Batfleck's coming back too.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. And Wonder Woman.
I wonder how. I wonder what it took to get them to pry their heads out of their asses.
It took The Rock screaming like a motherfucker to have a Cavill back.
Yeah. Either that or, Ezra Miller's 50th felony.
No, there's also the fact of the new owner, the new guy that's in charge now, that took over Arata. That's he wants to invite the Snyder. Yeah. Who would have known that if you listen to the fans? No, if you give the fans what they want. Like, it's not exactly, listen to them all the time.
Yeah.
Because after that, they just start making up, oh, Marvel fans are asking for that, black woman to play Rogue. Like, which fans?
They always listen to the wrong fans, though.
Yeah, but they make it up all the fucking time, dude. There's nobody saying that other than them trying to push the fact that they want the role. So she probably paid for a freaking advertisement campaign for them to fucking promote it, so she might be getting the role. That's what they've all been doing.
Bought army.
It's like the Oscars. They're not winning because they're best. They're running a campaign. It's like fucking elections.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay, and you have to campaign for your right to win that freaking thing.
And just like real elections, they stuff the ballot box in the end.
Mm-hmm. How do you think they figure it out?
Yep.
No, we've been doing that for years, right? What? We've been trying to figure out how to do that for like 50 years. Well, we've been doing it in Hollywood during the Communist Party. Like, don't bother with the fact that right now people are having trouble keeping their houses. People are having trouble feeding their family. That's not important. The fact that there's a superstar like Madonna that just decided she's gay because she's not getting attention, it's way more important.
Yeah.
And the fact that Mark Hamill sent like $5 million to Ukraine, that's way more important than the fact that you can't fucking feed your goddamn family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support people from another country. And by the way, people, I'm not fucking American.
Yeah.
So
Not
you
yet,
get
at
that.
least.
Yeah, exactly. So until you get that straight, like just being like objective here, like the fuck. Did you see that the new prime minister from the Conservative Party in the UK just quit? She just quit. She gave out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And by the way, the people that were technically it's like, oh, the people that were there for me, they fucked it up. Then there's nothing. I can't do nothing anymore. Like everything I promised, it's not gonna happen. So I quit.
Hmm.
I already sent my papers to the king.
Oh, in the UK, yeah. I did hear about that, yeah. For some reason, I was thinking Canada.
No, we don't have that type of accent in King.
Yeah.
I have to remember one of the big feuding things more than French and the French and the English when you think about it. It's not about French and English mainly. It's about people that still adhere to the queen and king thing, and the other ones are like fuck them.
Yeah.
Like you'll notice some people here are like, oh, the UK is the best place. Then the other part is gonna be France is the best place. I'm like, fuckers.
They both suck.
The West is the best place. Fuck you. Canada, the US. And let's not get it wrong. It's not like, oh, the country's better. Everything's no, it's the way of life. It's this how everything works.
Yeah.
Like you can send your kids to play outside without worrying about like a fucking 25 games trying to grab them and sell them.
Yeah.
You just have to worry about 2.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they have most of the power.
Mm-hmm. Or unfortunately. And they prey on kids that have dreams of Hollywood and shit more than anything. So we're good. Keep them away from Hollywood. So the idea is to keep them away from reality shows and Hollywood. So teach them to read a book. Think outside the fucking box. I love that meme. Teaching a kid how to read it's taking away a future reality TV star. I thought that was pretty sweet. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you can figure it out that you don't need to act like a whore and whore yourself out for money and attention. It's easy prayer when people are that desperate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's the worst thing? People now want to be stars without even having to do anything. Because if you don't agree, you're a bigot.
Yeah.
But you stink. You suck. Like, no, you're a bigot. Here. Okay.
Yeah. There was a while in the about 2007 where I almost would have been on a show once.
Yeah.
So there was this this photographer guy out west. He was doing a book about well, at the time I was a teenager, about teenagers across the country. just how the youth culture is today. Turns out he is more just, putting people in boxes and all that, and this would be like, okay, this is what this group's like, and it would just sort of like almost force their entry to be that type of person. And it's like, but no, so it was published as a book, but he almost wanted to turn it into a MTV TV show. If that had happened, I would probably have my own episode, and it would have probably been horrible. Which I'm glad it never got turned into a TV show now. After looking at how my section of the book turned out, they put so many words in my mouth. It was crazy.
That bad?
Oh yeah, it's like they took things that they asked and turned them into direct quotes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, that's not what I said, but you go for it. As long as my last name's not in there.
And that's when the doxing happened.
Yeah.
I remember the first time somebody's like, all right, I'm going to fucking dox you. I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, it's my real fucking name.
Yeah.
And they can tell you where you live and go, what they're going to do. Come show up in my house? Good luck. I don't know, like if you come starting trouble at my house, like you have me, Dave to worry about, but also have kids, and they're very protective too.
Yeah,
especially my boys. And you've seen Hannah, like fuck.
Let's see. I got random blunt objects and a machete hidden around my house.
There was a moment.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, just in case someone comes in, like, oh, no matter where I am in my house, I know where some hidden object is I can use to beat their head in.
Yeah, they were more than a year ago. We were joking around with one of Logan's friend on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you gonna do? Logan's like, I'm gonna fuck you up because I'm coming with my bros. I'm like, dude, I got my fam. You don't want to fuck with my fam. He's like, what you gonna do? So he comes in front of the house. Logan's waiting in front, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, so you're standing there alone. He opens the door. You see me, Dave, coming out, with our swords, and behind us you have the tiny little Hannah. Shiv, shiv, shiv. They all started cracking up. Like, you're in trouble. You'll be like, disturbed by the big guys, but the tiny ones like shift, shift, shift.
There was one of those shorts that showed up on, I think it was on Facebook. There's some kid being chased by some bully, and the bully actually chases him into his house. And then, like a few seconds later, you just see the kid's dad throw the bully out. It's like, what the? You do in my house? Man,
What's that again?
Yeah. I got a bit of a smear political smear thing in the mail the other day. They were trying to smear one of the Republicans running for office.
Okay.
It's like this politician wants to make permitless permitless concealed carry a thing. So I was like, I was having to just write on there and send it back and saying, "Cool, I want to vote for him harder now."
You know, I still think it's fucking funny.
But
Like, we want to take everybody's weapon away, but we need to fucking send weapons to the people that need to protect themselves from a tyrannical government. Like, don't you think it's hypocritical that you're asking me?
yeah,
Why don't you do like you're doing with us? Let them deal with their own shit.
mm-hmm. Well, it seems like they're doing pretty good.
It's quite simple, dude. I didn't even need to know any of the information, and it was clear to me that they were all doing that because they want to have something. They want freaking Ukraine into their team of stuff, and it's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter if it ends up in World War III or nuclear war. They'll just do what they want to.
Mm-hmm. You know, I never understood since when is being social justice is supporting a fucking corporations. The fuck?
Yeah.
It's you know, all this shit was to stand against government and corporation dealings, and now it got turned into something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it was before. Social justice, like, war, that's what it was. Technically, like, cyberpunkish, Robin Hood's, you know, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Until it got hijacked into something else. Because if you remember, the original meaning of it was people that were on the internet discovering shit, like, technically, Snowden, you know, all those people were that.
Yeah.
Not what's the name of them? The one that have the Guy Fawkes mask.
Anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a quick test. This is convincing.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be using that. It gives it that. I don't know if you remember Joe Mad.
Mm-hmm.
When they started doing that with his rendering, blending the lines with the colors a little bit.
Yeah.
Because as much as, you know, good inks can add something, it also takes something away from the pencils. Like pencils, they has something that inks can never have. I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me that's biased because, you know, I love penciling. What's up, Hex?
Yo.
Yo ho, dog. Yeah, I'm checking something here. I'm testing a pencil tool I was working with. See, try to put that perfect pencil tool with the perfect balance between a pencil and inks. I think I found it. So now I don't need to draw everything twice. It's quite simple. Like as you can see, like when I use a ink tool, I can't really do what I'm doing right here. Like I like to do like multiple stroke and still keep it going, while the other one keeps doing that type of like little tail all the time that makes it look like, I don't know. That's how it's working with that tool.
Yeah.
And that, another perk where that thing is I don't need to switch between 3 types of different pen to get the effects I want. I can just draw with the same tool.
Sweet.
You still have the same type of like pseudo rendering.
Yeah.
And almost no line correction. You like stabilization, they call.
Yeah.
So get off my lawn.
Nice name.
Get off my lawn films.
Nice.
Says he loves that guy with a missing tooth.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, he didn't lose it in the fight. He lost it to years of poor dental care.
Hmm.
Eating uncooked rice, maybe.
Or maybe he's just one of those that has a disease there that does the shit. Like,
That's true.
don't be so like judgmental.
Don't judge.
Some people, it's in their genes. Shit. That shit happens.
Yeah. He definitely drank too many ramen and sodas.
He goes too hard on the sake.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might be doing blood. Nah, I won't. I was gonna say I might be doing Blood Brother 3 with that pencil. So I'm like, nah, I won't. I need to keep it consistent with the 2 ones and 4.
Yeah.
Can't switch it a little style there right there. So that's one of the things I was thinking of doing. Like, if I do the Blood Brother Part 3 book in black and white, I was thinking of maybe having unlockable or making the book the entire 3 issues in one.
Yeah.
Because people were asking for a black and white version. And I'm like, what if I put all the Blood Brothers in one big volume in black and white? Collector's edition, limited. Oh, by the way, you should probably check that book I bought not too long ago. The Disposable Assassin.
Okay.
They have an omnibus. He finished it, and it's been available since 2012, I think, or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, nice.
But they have a few copies available on Amazon, and I ordered it from there. And dude, it's where Dan Harmon and Tenapo got their beginning. And the creator and the artist is Rob Shrub, not W and R, so not the same Shrub.
Okay.
And he's done work on Community. He was the writer, one of the writers with Dan Harmon on Monster House. Like he worked on a whole bunch of movies and series and cartoons.
Yeah. Okay.
But they never got a cartoonist cut which would be fucking good. Like I started reading it, and dude, you would totally like it. Totally a cup of tea.
Okay.
Definitely check it out. And it's not that expensive. I paid like $46 Canadian for it's big. Okay, camera is not working. Let's reset. There you go. Look at this baby. Look at the size of it. For $46,
Nice.
dude.
Yeah.
It's all black and white magic, and there's a lot. It's great, dude. It's funny. Yeah. The premise is this. Everywhere you could find a disposal, like a machine dispenser for scuds, right? So you go there, you put your quarter in, you give the mission, and as soon as he finishes mission, he explodes. Destroys himself. So he's on the first mission. He gets hired by a guy that's working in a company, and they're stuck with a monster in the company. And the boss says, "I don't care. You deal with it, or you're fired, or whatever." Right? He's like, "Okay." So he goes to hire a scud, sends it against the thing. But during his fight, Scud realizes that as soon as he finishes his job, he's going to self-destruct. So he decides to, stop the creature, like technically shoots his legs off, like arms off, right? And puts it in a hospital so to keep him alive, and he gets jobs to keep it alive because he doesn't want to self-destruct. That's the premise. Like I fucking love it. Like
That's great.
It's one of the inspiration. Like when I was creating Bob, like it was one of the things behind my head. I'm like, yeah, that's so fucking cool. Like that's technically what it is. It's inspired by that, and I'm like, oh fuck. And just the premise is amazing, and that's just the first issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the drift.
Yeah, that's great.
And you know that people for like Dan Harmon, the creator of fucking Rick and Morty and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And fucking. Benton Apple was, it started there. You're like, yeah, okay, you get the type of zany, goofy thing that you're gonna get. So, like I said, totally a cup of tea. I'm enjoying myself. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Like, there's a moment where he gets shot in the hand. Right? He gets shot in the fucking hand. So it just happens that his sensory is in there, so it makes him lose his shit. So he goes crazy, makes himself a smile in the face, right? Starts going insane, gets shot in the second hand. Then he goes and he dresses himself as fucking Jesus, and he's Jesus with a gun. Jesus with a submachine gun. Bah, 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 bah. Oh yeah, totally your cup of tea.
Yeah. Okay, going for this anime movie style shading.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 layers of dark. With 2 layers of shading.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
It's coming out very different from what Scotsman is doing too.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking weird. I laid out both. Looks so fucking different. Me, I'm just like, Wow. Damn, that time goes by fast.
Oh, yeah, 9:15.
Yeah. It's like we just started like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right, now time to do the highlights. The
I don't know if they're making the point that they wanted to make, but I just opened Facebook for quick, and there's a science place, like, but not a big place. It's just FLS, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Born this way, transgender brains show similarities to those of their desired gender from a young age. So technically, they got the brain scan, and it just showed them that they're acting like an immature little fucking brat.
Yeah.
It's like, and there's people falling for this shit. It's like, how, no, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so fucking ridiculous. Phrasing, people, phrasing. So it's like the same idea of like, Marvel fans are asking for that black actress to play Rogue. Like, who's the fans? Which fans? Not only just not everyone's not an X-Men and Rogue fan.
Yeah.
And how, why do you say that? Why don't you say fans are not happy with the thing when they say bigots are not happy? Majority of fans just use the same thing all around.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, nobody gave a fuck when they changed freaking Samuel L. Jackson. You played it out.
Yep.
If it's done well, it's done well. Like, it's one of the things, like I would say, like one of the things that annoys me in Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's at first I was like, why would they pick a black chick to play Domino? Hopefully they'll do like the opposite thing of her, like give her the white patch, which they did.
Yeah.
But overall, like, she did a great job.
Yeah.
Like, she did a great job, but it's not Domino.
Yeah.
Domino is supposed to be like a military badass, Cable style, like. And in one of the stories, you find out that Vanessa was actually her. So that's why a lot of people were having trouble with what? Wait, what? Should have been the other girl being Domino. Like Vanessa. Hey, by the way, Deadpool. Yeah, Vanessa's dead. Has been dead. I'm actually Domino.
Yeah.
Anyways. But the character came out pretty fucking sweet by itself. Like, I like how they used her. It was pretty fucking sweet. It was another character with the, same power skill. But she came out freaking awesome. And I don't care. It's just, I just wish that next time they'll make her more of a, bit more of a badass instead of a,
This sassy sort of character.
Yeah. Music's dead. We're not talking. Wow. Timing.
Yeah.
I think it's funny every time we do this shit. Like we talk more when the music's on than the music's dead. We're like, I'm in a trance.
All right, I think this is pretty good for his highlights and shading on the skin.
Give me a second.
Make sure it's showing up. Yeah, it's all showing up on screen.
It's looking sweet, dude.
Yeah.
You're mixing the lines in it too. Because I'm not seeing line work. That's what I'm saying. So the line is colored in.
Oh, the lines are just thin lines, like in
thin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, remove the selection so we can maybe see it better.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I was kind of making the line work like not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, that little manga style. That's coming out sweet. I blame Scotsman. It's weird because I'm looking at yours and it looks like a different style of anime. Like, you know, like look at his and it looks like a fucking thing straight out of freaking Robotech.
Yeah.
Here it looks like more like, you know, another type of style that you see in manga and anime, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty goddamn sweet.
Yeah. Like I'm kind of going for a similar thing, but just different influences are working their way in.
Yeah. But you're not set. You're set to try to reproduce the cell shading, the animated look, but you're not set into reproducing Robotech.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's coming off a bit like a mix of like you know, Western animation and manga.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, when eventually we're probably gonna have to. I'm gonna lay you out in animation, and you can finish it off. Like a little animation.
Yeah.
Set it up, and then send it to you and go finish it off. Oh, you know, I was wondering about this American. Thanks for letting me know. It's good. I'm guessing it's one of those nice little surprises, a bit like Fat Man. May not be the best movie you've ever seen in your life, but it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I would say this is a little bit better than Fat Man, but yeah, they're both pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna add another layer. Try out some night colors.
I'm gonna re-put like 3 last songs before we begin.
Okay.
There you go. Right. I don't have a problem with some silence, but you know, I'm hearing.
Oh, let's try filter, blur. Trying to give the highlights a little bit of a glow sort of look. Getting there.
Mm.
Okay, there we go.
Be careful not to put it too much there, and the neck is starting to look a bit plastic. No.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Just be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the arm it looks sharp, but there it makes it look a little bit plastic. So maybe soften one edge. Leave one hard, like leave the one that comes from the light hard, and the one that's away going to the shadow fading. There you go. I almost lay a pencil, rough pencil toothpaste covers.
Yeah.
No, I need to keep evolving like this. I like this.
Yeah.
Who's ready to have more Simon books soon? This is becoming my new favorite too.
Do you remember that show Avatar, Last Airbender?
Yep.
You know, this guy's robes say Southern Air Tribe. His teeth say Deep Southern Air Tribe, or Water Tribe.
Yeah, this is convincing. Right?
You'll have to switch screens.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah.
I'm getting pretty short. We just hit the 2 hours. We're gonna cut it there. I'm gonna go eat my burger that's been waiting next to me.
Okay.
The milkshake did not survive that.
Oh.
Well, thank you everybody in the chat for joining us today, and we'll pick it up again next weekend. So, Friday morning, Doodle and Chill TGIF. We have Saturday at 9, and then the Inkslayer at 7 on Sunday. And we're gonna keep going constantly. Trying not to skip too many episodes. But sometimes, you have to take some weekends off. Spend it with the family.
Yep.
So thank you everybody. Have a good night, and don't forget to go check out the Inkslayer Entertainment Store, where we have a whole bunch of books and merch there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Later.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real.